When your sister died, did you feel that you went through a stage of denial?
I did go through a stage of denial. Mostly you deny your own feelings. You think of everyone else that's affected by the death. So you sort of deny its reality to yourself. And you focus on other things so you don't have to think about it. I think probably denial was the longest for me because it's really a great loss is a very hard thing to accept, a very hard thing to cope with. And denial is your first flight or fight mechanism. If you can not accept it as a reality, not let it enter into your life and change your life for the rest of your life, it seems easier. You just keep going and fighting and moving on every day, but you really haven't taken that time to grieve, go through the grief process of your loss. So denial is a long period of time because it seems to the human being to be easier. But in the end, you do got to kind of go through your coping mechanisms so that you can kind of move on in your life.
How about anger? Did you have any anger issues dealing with her death?
Yes, anger was a big part of it, especially at the very, very beginning. The hardest part for me was that I was actually angry with God and with my faith. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand why such a wonderful person's life was taken so early.
And bargaining?
Well, it's kind of hard because I guess the bargaining you do when you lose a loved one is you say, why couldn't it have been someone else?
How about depression?
For sure you go into a depression stage. You get past the denial, the anger, the bargaining, and then you realize, the reality of what happened, and you do feel very depressed. You lost something that was very much a part of your life, a part of who you are. It zaps a lot of energy out of you. It's a lot to cope with.
And how about acceptance? Did you finally feel?
You finally do accept. I don't want to say it ever becomes easy. You'll always miss that piece of your life, that person and how they were a part of your life.
Do you think that abortion can be linked to any of these stages?
I think abortion can be strongly linked to all of these stages. When you lose a loved one by no conscious or moral decision of your own, it is a difficult process. Abortion is even harder or a stronger emotion going through these stages, as you call them, because it's a loss of life, but it's also one that you have to cope with the decision that you made. You made a choice to lose that human life. And that is almost a two-stage process. You have to cope with your decision to do it,